Since the early BC, animal testing has been used by thousands of scientists, physicians, laboratories, and more. Based on information provided by crueltyfreeinternational.org, an animal test is any scientific experiments or test in which a live animal is placed to undergo something that is likely to cause them pain, suffering, distress, or lasting harm. These experiments include injecting harmful subjects in them, removing organs, and exposing these animals to radiation and more. According to the information provided on procon.com, an estimated 115 million animals are used every year across the world for scientific and commercial testing. However, this number may be way higher because a lot of these factories do not publish and collect their data. Animals are locked in cages in many laboratories across the world. They sit in these metal cages for hours and days on end, awaiting for their death. As an animal lover, it is hard to imagine animals locked in a cage, deprived of their freedom. Upon my research, I was appalled to see many animals that are locked in these laboratories are household animals. These animals include dogs, rabbits, guinea pigs, hamsters, and even birds. Therefore, I feel as everyone should be aware of the cruelties of animal testing. Later on in my speech, I will reveal the ways to stop animal testing across the world. Let's begin with the problem. Animal testing is cruel and inhumane. It is also causing concerning health problems to the animals after they endured the test. Many of the animal testing is done in thousands of laboratories across the world. In these laboratories, scientists and physicians perform procedures in order to help with human advancements. According to the Humane Naturalist Society, animals used in these experiments are commonly subjected to force feeding, food and water deprivation, the infliction of burns and pain to study the effects and remedies. It is legal to allow these poor animals to be starved, caged, burned, addicted to drugs, and more. After experiencing these inhumane procedures, animals are usually thrown back into these cages, continue to suffer, and sometimes even die. Animals that do survive the procedure end up having mental illnesses afterwards, once they are placed back into the wild. There are thousands of videos showing animals trembling as humans walk by their cages. Animals are very different from human beings, which make them bad test subjects. According to procon.com, 94% of the drugs that pass animal testing do not work for human beings. For example, when a sleeping pill, thalidomide, was introduced in the 1950s, when testing on pregnant animals, there was no birth defects shown in the babies. However, in female humans, 10,000 babies were born with some type of deformities based on the information provided by sciencememe.org. However, there are many alternatives to animal testing. Because animal testing is ineffective to humans and is cruel to animals, scientists have developed in vitro testing. This is a test done outside of the living organism that involves human tissue, cells, and organs. There is also computerized methods that scientists have discovered, such as in silico methods. According to the information provided on ncbi.gov, in silico modeling is when computer models are developed to model a pharmaceutical or biological process, which is a logical extension of controlled in vitro experimentation. There is also a test called microdosing, which according to PETA.org can provide vital information on the safety of an experimental drug and how it is metabolized in humans prior to a large-scale human trials. This requires participants to take a one-time drug to be observed on how the drugs affect their bodies. There is also a way you can help these torture animals and put this into an animal testing. There are cruelty-free products such as cosmetic and household items that can be purchased. If a company tests products on animals, speak up and call for a change. It also helps if you educate yourself on the companies that use animals so that you can stop the support of these companies. In conclusion, animal testing is wrong and inhumane, and it should be put to a stop. There are plenty of alternatives that can be used to help with the human advancements instead of using these hopeless animals. Hopefully, this speech helps someone better understand the cruelties of animal testing and its extremities. How would you feel if you were being locked in a prison without committing any crime, locked in a cell for hours a day, with no control over your life, or waiting for your death while you suffer with hundreds of other people? How would you feel?